Hey guys, it's Ben, the Pro Se Coach. I wanted to do a video this week that's less informative about a topic, but more of an explanation. So yesterday I had a guy send me a messenger message, and it was 9 feet long, and it was his whole history of his case and all of these details and this and that, and they always end with like, "You've never seen anything like it, Ben." And, he wants feedback, and he wants feedback immediately about what his next steps are. And as I do with everyone, I send him a link to the Milo website, and I say, "Look, man, go fill out the consult form, and I'm happy to talk." And this kind of aggravated him because he wanted feedback real quick, and he just honestly just kept going with more and more and more detail. And I again said, "Look, I can't talk to you until you fill out the form for legal reasons, because I make you guys sign a disclaimer that says you understand that I, number one, charge money to engage in your life, and number two, that I need you to understand I'm not a lawyer and I'm not giving you legal advice." Well, anyway, this guy gets all bent out of shape about it and goes, "You know what, go to hell. You're just like everybody in this system. All you want to do is shake me down for money, and you don't give a shit about anything going on with me, so piss off." So that was sweet. But I wanted to talk about that real quick, because honestly, let me tell you this. He's not the first person to tell me that. And it really, it bugs me. So let me just real briefly kind of explain what it is how I do work. So for the last 16 years, I own a small graphic and web design company. And I've done that, obviously, for a long time, and that pays my bills. And then I went through my own personal family law nightmare to end all nightmares. And I came out of it and realized, I know family law. Again, not a lawyer, but you don't need to be. Family law is not hard. It's very time-consuming, and it's stressful. It's scary, but there's not a lot of extremely hard things that you have to learn or do in family law. So a couple years ago, just here and there, I started answering questions from people, and then good things happened to some of those people, and their cases kind of made a turn. And I went, "Wow, that feels good. I like that feeling." I was able to take the shitty situation I went through, take the knowledge, and then I helped Billy Bob over here kind of avoid some of the nightmare that I experienced. This is good. So as what I'll call a hobby, I started doing this pro se work at a very kind of nominal hourly rate to justify the time that I was spending and getting down into the depths of your case and taking your calls at all hours of the day and night and investing in you. And anyway, that quickly over the past 2 years, I have gone from having a pro se hobby and a magazine business to having a pro se business and a magazine hobby. And so in order to make all that work, I have got to charge you guys money. So the big mysterious question that I never really talk about is how much has been charged to do all this work. I'm going to charge you a total of $300. That's it. That gets me into your case. I will take your calls from 7 in the morning until 10 o'clock at night, 7 days a week. I study things with you. I think about you. I call you when I'm driving to the gas station. I want to know how you're feeling. I become your new best friend to walk through things. And I charge you $300. And that justifies the time that I give to all of this. I have to eat, okay? So, lawyers are $500 an hour. I'm $300 all in. So I certainly think it's reasonable. Typically, pro se people are normally not swimming in cash. Otherwise, they tend to run off and hire big, sexy lawyers. So I try to be sensitive to it, but I have to eat, and I have to justify, the time and the energy that I put into this. This is very hard on me personally, too. As you can imagine, from 7 in the morning until 10 o'clock at night, all I'm talking about is drama. And people are fighting, and people call me, and they sob into the phone. I get up out of dinner dates to take calls in the lobby. This is literally all I do. I'm also trying to have a life. My 16-year-old son lives with me full time. He deserves my attention. I'm trying to date, which is not going well. but I'm trying to have my own existence, right? And so it bums me out when people, act like, "Well, Ben, you're just feeding the system and you're just another player in the game of everybody trying to fleece down poor people for for money so that they can get really big and rich and famous for doing family law. I don't do that at all. Shit, I want you to settle. I want your case over as fast as it can be over. I don't want you to drag it out. I don't want you to do anything. I will yell at you when you make stupid requests. I will yell at you when you're more angry than you are really thinking about what's important in your case. So no, you will not get a lot of sweet, encouragement from me about how to obliterate your ex. Nope. I'll hang up on you. I'll drop you like a bad habit and say, don't ever call me again. I don't want to do it. I'm not going to feed it. So I definitely think I'm different. But anyway, I wanted to explain that. That wears me out and it hurts my heart when people say that to me. And I'm sure that, you guys all in the group and around, I'm sure you talk about, what has Ben doing, how does he do it? And, and somebody I'm sure says stuff like that guy of like, go to hell. Ben's just another player in the game, another viper in the pit, and he's just trying to take everybody's money. Shit, no, I'm not. I have to eat and I have a mortgage and I'm trying to live. And I'm trying to justify essentially the loss of what has fed me for 16 years by doing this. And in order to do this, I have to charge just like you do in your job. And so, it's hard, but I just wanted to explain that. I hope maybe it drops some of the mystery out of this. Another reason I charge is because I found that if I don't, and we're just working together, way too frequently, I find that I care more than you do. And that pisses me off. Because when I call you on Thursday and say, hey man, your hearing's on Monday, where have you been? We need to be preparing. And you go, oh gosh, Ben, work's just been crazy. I just haven't had time and blah, blah. Well, then go to hell. Then if you're not going to engage, they're your damn kids are not mine. So if you don't care, then I guess I don't care either. But that little bit of exchange of money kind of brings an expectation there. I'm expecting you to put in work and you're expecting some amount of value out of me. And so I hope that I provide that to people. I certainly haven't gotten any complaints about, hey, Ben, you didn't try hard enough or you didn't help me through things. Things don't always go the way we want. This is family law. Are you kidding me? It's a shit show out there, right? But we certainly think intelligently, we make good choices, and we strategize, and we try to get you to safe and good spots for you and your family that my end game is to keep you out of this ever again. So if you're going to go through it once, I don't want you coming back in 2 years and saying, well, okay, now we've got to do this other thing again. We're going to try and think about ways to limit our interaction, limit our friction, and get you on down the road to peaceful life. The more time you spend in family law, the higher the odds of bad things happening to you. So stay out if you can. If you can't, call me. I want to help. I enjoy this a lot. It's very good for my heart. I'm a very selfish person about it because while I am trying to help you, I want to help me. And I got a lot of wounds from this journey, and you guys help kind of band-aid them a little bit in helping you through something that literally altered the trajectory of my life in bad ways. And one of these days I'm going to tell my whole story, but it's not today. But anyway, just wanted to share. It's July 4th. Yes, I'm at work. See? I hope you guys have a great holiday and reach out if I can help. ProSeCoachTX.com. Talk to you guys soon. Thanks.